guys, and welcome to evaluating polynomials using direct substitution. So we will be given a polynomial like this one right here. It's written in function form, which means that we're going to have this right here. We say this, remember, h of x, and it's not multiplication or anything. This is just a notation for a way to write a function. We can also sometimes see f of x or g of x. You can really basically have any letter here that you want to, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to then plug this number that they give us for x into our polynomial and just evaluate it absolutely directly, okay? So let's start off by, since we're going to plug stuff in for x, let's just write everything except for x. So we would have h, and then we're going to put something in there, equals 3 times, something's going to go in these parentheses, to the third, plus 4 times something in the parentheses squared, minus 5 times something in the parentheses, plus 7, okay? So here, basically what I've done is I've written everything that's in the polynomial except for the x's, because what we're going to do now is we're going to replace the x's with -2. So instead of doing h of x, we're going to do h of -2, okay? And that just means that everywhere here that you would have put an x, we're going to plug in this -2. All right, and so now we're ready to evaluate this. Now, if you have a calculator, a scientific calculator, a graphing calculator, basically anything but a very basic, just, little tiny calculator, you can just go ahead and plug this straight into your calculator, making sure to put parentheses around your negative numbers, and you will spit out the answer right away. And that's fine if you want to do that, but we're going to go through and we're actually going to evaluate it one step at a time just so that we see that. Okay, so we have multiplication that happens, and we have exponent that happens, and then we have addition or subtraction. So we need to do order of operations, and exponents comes before multiplication or addition and subtraction. So first we're going to evaluate the exponents, and everything else is just going to stay the same, okay? So this is going to equal 3 times, and then we're going to do -2 to the third power, okay? So -2 to the third power is -8, plus 4 times -2 squared, which is going to give us +4. Remember that a negative number to an odd power gives us a negative number to an even power gives us a positive, right? Minus, now there's no exponent here, so for right now, we're just going to write it exactly as it is. So 5 times -2 and plus 7. I know that you could go ahead and do that 5 times -2, but when we are looking at this, we want to do one step at a time. So first we did the exponents, and now here we're going to do multiplication. So we have 3 times -8, which is going to give us -24, plus 4 times 4, which is going to give us 16, minus 5 times -2, so that's going to be minus a -10, and then plus 7. Okay, and remember this minus -10 is the same thing as 16 plus 10. And so when we add all of those up, we end up with 9. And so we write our answer as h of -2 equals 9. And that's our answer.